This is your lucky day. I have another challenge problem for you. Um, as we start to think about how to use Python to analyze data, I want to start with a I want to start with an example that should be accessible to you even if you're newer to Python. So what I want to do, again, we're still looking at the problem of doing a one question survey that in our case has 4 choices. We can go see those again just to get a memory jog. There are 4 valid answers, and in your code you can have, I don't really care what your actual choices are or what your code is about. I'm just concerned that there is a choice A, a choice B, a choice C, and a choice D. So what I want you to do now is take a couple minutes, try to make a data report. This, believe it or not, this is a real life skill that a full-time data analyst at a company, sometimes a data scientist, but definitely a data analyst, a business analyst, would be in charge of doing. And you, in fact, might do this regardless of what your career is. So the way I want you to do this is just print out to the Python shell, and as a memory jog, the Python shell, you can get it, you can use the terminal if you're on a Unix or Linux system, or if you're using Python's built-in idle integrated development environment, you can just go to run Python shell. So this is what I'd like to see, and this is the output of the program that I want you to write. So this program is going to go into the shelve of whichever shelve represents the data from a custom survey. It's going to go in there and it's going to find out how many people have given each answer. So to be very clear, this output would be generated. Let's just look at it together and figure it out. This would have come from a shelve that has, I'm just going to count these asterisks now, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this would have had 8 people answering A. It would have had 4 people with B. I'm just going to type this so that it's very clear. It would have had 4 people who answered with B. Now we have to count again. So what is that? So that's 8. Let's look for another 8. 16, 19, it would have had 19. I just looked at that very quickly. Hopefully I guessed right. Hopefully I estimated right. And then how many are down here? That was 8 plus another 4, 12. Okay. And then would have had 12 people that answered D. So given all of this in your database, it should generate this. And look at how cool this is. Statisticians call this a histogram, but you might also have seen it called a bar chart. We could make our own bar graph just with text. So, go forth. Make a program that displays this given the shelve. And in the next video, we'll go through how to do that. So if you're stuck, don't worry, but get started, see how far you can get.